that I'm actually related to everybody. And I have seen that the young people don't know that they are related. We are all relatives somehow, because one of my friends from Kansas said, his name is Elijah. I didn't know that this fool was my cousin. And he been my bloomer, he been my buddy, he been my nigga for a minute. Like if you know that fool, you know the King of Zamunda. I came to realize that we are actually related. How are we related? His name is Elijah Morioki. His brother Amorioki is married to one of my cousins from the uncle whom I'm named. And it's very interesting. I realize that in this memorial we are all related. So some way, somehow, we are all cousins. And then why don't we come together and start laughing and fix the problems that we all have? Do you want to know what happened on this memorial? It was a beautiful memorial, except some few hiccups here and here. But George Shokali answered to this DJ who came over here and then they say he was returned. George Shukali answer to this? Bullshit. Conspiracy. That nigga never made it to DFW. I went and checked. You think the King of Zamunda gonna have a problem going to the immigration DFW? Asking them information about that nigga? He never made it over here. Come on. Stop lying to me. You're not gonna fuck with me like that. Hell no, he never made it. He was never here. But you know how the media people are. George Shokali gonna tell it like it is. Because ain't no motherfucker investing on me. I'm a free man. See, I can do some shit you can't do. You can't whistle. Memorial was beautiful, and thanks to all who attended. We had fun, we ate a lot of meat. Gold, chicken, everything. We danced. We had a little to drink. Can't tell me no English. If you're gonna hold me accountable for that, I'm gonna call you for a duel. You duel with George Chokali, King of Zamunda, and you see how we gotta drop it. We drop it to the floor, and we take it to the door. And when we sing it loud. And when we sing it loud music. You want this nigga to start laughing right now? I show you how it goes. The next two power come in the house. Y'all know it's just comedy, right? Was gonna tell you my story. Where I came from. Kenya. Back in the 80s, 70s. Musa Kenyatta. I could have known him, but I was a little kid. So nigga ain't here, I'm growing up. But I can hang out with young niggas too, cause shit. We are here to, work together to build this thing, man. And there's too much disparity. Too many problems going on. We can solve them. Somehow, some way, we can solve them. In comedy. By the way, if you don't understand me, you are not by yourself. Nigga don't understand himself either. Why should I be out here studying? Damn, it's some shit eating. Why should I be studying out here? Talking with you. While I should be somewhere cultivating for clubs. Or helping somebody. Voluntarily. Why should I not be doing that? I'm here telling you this story about myself. Anyway, this is the King of Zamunda. Nigga from Kenya. A place called Nyeri. A place called Gichira. A place called Kiagaina. A place called Dayton. My mom is called Grandes Wangoi Delito. My dad is Delito. My grandfather is Mathenge Mamicha. Mamicha's father is Duto. Duto's father is Ishai. I go back like 250 years. And the naming structure of the Kikuyu community is very good because you know how you are related to each other. Like, from this memorial, I learned that I can actually connect very easy to almost every Kikuyu because of the naming structure. Because the way we name people. Like me, my name is Jonah Kalisho Delito. Now, Delito is my dad. My first son, I'm going to name him Delito. My first daughter, I'm going to name her my mom, Wagoi. Because why are you naming kids names that don't mean nothing? Name them the names of people. Because they are people continue this tradition. Don't come start and changing shit just because you can change it. What the fuck is wrong with this America people? Name kids the names of people. That is, hey, we cannot be changing everything that you can change. Some things stay that way. They are taboo. Anyway, I'm saying the name structure of the Kikuyu is very good because I can actually relate. I can relate my relative, my cousins, to almost every Kikuyu anywhere. Because if I can go back to 250 years, then I tell you, Muherega wa Barechahe, Gizaku Kewagoi. I even know my clan, nigga. I know some shit that you don't know. And what I'm saying, I might have a goddamn answer of how to fix this shit. Because the Kikuyu community, the way they were living, we were working 15 hours a week. A week. The rest of the time was time we were left to just play. Mr. Mutombo, Mr. Punani. And the population, that's why there was too many kids. Are we learning something? Anyway, I'm from that place. Went to Kiabuli Primary School. And stop calling me Kimani. There is no Kimani in my lineage. And start calling on me to go back home. How do you think I got here, man? How do you think I got here? If I went to Kiabuli Primary School, I went to Kiabuli Primary School. I was actually a head boy. I was the last head boy in that primary school, and the head mistress was Mrs. Gujiri. I respect that woman. That woman made me. Ask some people aloud. Then I went to Kiaridhaini High School. Kiaridhaini High School is in Karatina. It's a beautiful, 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 beautiful high school. That's what made this boy who he is today. From Kiaridhaini High School, well, brother didn't make it to campus. I was a smart kid though, but I mean, it didn't happen the way I wanted. I did not make it to go to campus, but I had A's in sciences. Well, where do you take them? Needed some money. Went to Kamukoji market, and that is not even the story. Let me tell you how I got my first money to go to Kamukoji. When I left high school, I was working everywhere. You know, I was cultivating for crops and coffee. Mr. Kanyinge is a land over there. Mrs. Molongo over. I was working at the farms over there. Then I made myself like $500. Not dollars, shillings. Look at me. Talking about a difference of 100. And how do they come up with this difference? How do they come with the currency exchange? Come on now. Stop lying to us. Tell us the truth. So that you can control me, huh? You ain't gonna control the King of Zamunda. Let me keep telling you my story. So, I worked my ass off, you know, made my 500 shillings, went to Kamukoji. They were selling second-hand clothes. And second-hand clothes actually come from America and the West. I know how you all figured out. To confuse us, you get the cotton, you make the clothes, all we do is consume her. Anyway, second-hand clothes is a big story of me. I was a hawker. I was hawking second-hand clothes. Because after I made the 500 from farming, basically, you know, one of the hardest things you can do over there. Ask some of these fools here in the diaspora whether anyone want to go to work. They don't want to do farming anymore. That's why they ran away from the jungle. But unfortunately, if you run away from something, it does not leave you. And now you find yourself, you're in the concrete jungle. The concrete jungle. You live this life by selling snake oil medicine. That's what we do over here. selling snake oil medicine and teaching birds how to fly. That's what we do. Don't them lie to you. They're lying to you. Engineer. Doctor. This and this. That's bullshit. Keep the title away. I don't want to hear about it. Because I've been there and it wasn't sweet at all. Okay? I kept getting fired right and left. Why? Because, well, I want to do things my own way. I'm the kind of a guy who runs his own company. If I'm not doing them my own way, anyway, how can the king of Zamunda, sit down there and be told what to do all the time? You are not a king if you're not doing that. Be the king. Hire someone like Mankigwe. That's Kigwe boss guy from Kenya. Be a king. Like, if this boy has never worked here in America, he has, all the time I've known him. That's like my brother. He has worked all the time. Even in Kenya, he killing them big. Those people who went back, diaspora, went back to Kenya, thought they were running away from a problem over here. You go home, you find the problem is not leaving you. Wherever you go, it's something else. And this is why I'm calling you. We come, we solve it. Holla that boy, man. That boy doing good over there. Showing them diaspora how it's done. Keep a pimping, my boy. We bring it to the floor. We bring it to the door, man. Kigwa, you came all the way from Kenya for my show. You know, one of those who was playing with me on net to just fuck with. But I'm meeting you. You know how we gonna do this shit? We ain't stopping. But anyway, from Tumba, PG Moredi, the MP of Nyeri, we was lined up getting some money during campaign. You know, that's what they do. Everybody. You gotta keep a hard back. Otherwise, it's not politics. So we lined up. Each of us receiving the $100. Guess what I was holding on my hand? An I-20. So when I went to this fool, I told him, look here, man. I don't want the $100. I'm trying to get to US. And I need to be sponsored. It was a beautiful moment for this politician, man. We became friends ever since. And we like that with PG Molade. And you know what? He might come back again and still learn and win. Because that's my boy. And when he was there, he was fixing shit. What's up? PG, you know how we do this shit. When we come to win, we come to drop it to the floor. Anyway, my lineage. Jona Kalicho Delito. Wa Mazege, wa Mamicha, wa Duto. Duto, Nuaisha he. Moheregane ole. More curious. Y'all gotta know now where you come from. Come on now. Stop playing with a nigga like this. You ain't gonna go nowhere if you don't know your lineage. You know what they say? Mwashamila ni mtumwa. I'm not gonna go far into that. What I'm saying is this. This boy been doing it here in the United States. This is my morning minute with you. You know we love each other. From Kamukoji. Where did I go? So, you know, when I met this guy at the campaign, man, he met the next day. I was taken to Nairobi, to his office in a government vehicle. Woo! That is where everything changed. I made it to come to America. I was sponsored. I came here. I went to college. Nigga did 3 degrees, chemistry, computer science, mathematics. I know some shit. Don't look at me like I'm damn fool. I'm the king of Zamunda. Yo, don't make me mad. You're gonna make me angry right now. Hey, I'm telling you my story. That was back in 1998. So I made it here. Went to Northwest Missouri State. Nigga graduated 3 degrees. You can go check that shit if you think this. But what I'm saying is this, man. Some few things we gotta fix here and here so we tell our story. It can't just be your story. It's not that important. Story of everybody, inclusive. Where were we? Nigga went to college. After college, you know, got a few jobs here, you get fired, you get another job here, you get fired. Look, I can keep it if I like it. But unfortunately, I was not made to work, you know, like that. The king of Zamunda, for you to be the king, you have to go through a test, you know. Sometimes you get fired. You don't know what's there for tomorrow. But what do? You hold it strong. and you let your faith be the guide. Let the living one, Jesus, guide you. That's what I've been doing over here, learning up and down. We're going to keep telling my story here and there so that, we can relate to how we can fix this problem. But first of all, we got to go to school. Got to get a lot of education. Get yourself a technology-oriented career. Hey, me up. I hook you up with a career that's going to pay you 6-figure in 4 months. Come on, man. You got to change to the digital era. For those of you who are not in social media, wake your ass up and get to social media. This is the new way of life. Everybody investing too much money on this shit, and you're gonna be left allowed still talking about your land, your cows, your goats. Social media is the way to go, and Kenya need to lead in this area because it leads in technology. We need those technology companies to keep, doing the work. They're going to do a good job. But stop preventing the guys who are trying to come up with something, Come on, let's join hearts together and keep it far. What are we talking about? The story is to be continued tomorrow. Happy time, and we had a good memorial holiday. Till later, the one and only. You know him. Introduction and shit. The King of Zamunda. Keep it pimping in this mother. Hey.